In the quiet village of Umira, where the river whispered secrets at night, lived a kind-hearted girl named Amora. She was known for her beauty, her gentle heart, and a smile that could brighten anyone's day. Life in the village was simple, yet the river always called to her. One morning, as Amora drew water from the river, a stranger appeared. He was unlike any man she had seen. His eyes glimmered like the moon on the river's surface. She could feel something magical about him. Days passed, and the stranger, who introduced himself as Kolu, visited her every morning. They laughed, shared stories, and Amora felt a warmth in her heart she had never known before. One evening, Amora visited Mama Neka, the village elder. "Child," she said, her eyes sharp yet gentle, "the river loves, but it also takes. Be careful of the stranger you trust so easily. Not everything is as it seems." Despite the warning, Amora's heart was drawn to Kolu. That evening, by the river, they sat together. The world seemed to disappear, leaving only the gentle sound of water and the rhythm of their hearts. One night, as Amora followed him secretly, she witnessed the impossible. Kolu's form began to shimmer and glow. His human body faded into a radiant figure of water and light. Amora gasped, he was not human. He was the river spirit itself. Amora's heart ached. Their love was forbidden. Kolu belonged to the river, and she to the earth. Yet she could not turn away, for she had already given her heart to him completely. Kolu reached out to her one last time, his voice like the flowing river. "I will return for you, Amora. Trust in the river, and our love will endure." And with that, he faded into the glowing waters, leaving her alone but hopeful. Amora stayed by the river every morning, her heart full of hope. She knew that true love could transcend even the worlds of humans and spirits. And deep within the river, Kolu watched her, waiting for the day they would be together again. Each morning, Amora went to the river. Her heart longed for Kolu, though she had not seen him since the night he vanished. The river whispered to her, Kolu's voice soft as the flowing water, calling her name. Rumors spread of strange sightings by the river, and some villagers began watching her every move. That night, she dared to touch the water. His hand met hers. The warmth of his spirit made her heart race. Mama Neka warned, love between words is dangerous. The river tests all hearts. Her heart ached. Could she risk the unknown for love? That night, she dreamed of Kolu. He told her, "Trust the river, Amora. Our hearts are one." Amora decided she would return to the river and embrace the love that defied words. And the river shimmered, as if answering her heart. The elders gathered, murmuring about strange events by the river. Mama Neka spoke of an ancient prophecy. She read aloud, "The heart of a human and a river spirit will unite to bring harmony, if they survive the trials." Amora had to prove her courage. She ventured into the sacred forest by the river's edge. Creatures of the river tested her resolve. Her fear wavered, but her heart stayed strong. "You are braver than you know," his voice whispered, "Trust yourself, Amora." Tears ran down her cheeks. Could a human truly belong with a spirit? The river showed her a vision, two worlds, united by love. With renewed hope, she continued her journey toward the river spirit kingdom. And in the river's shimmer, she saw him waiting, silently, for her courage. Amora stepped into the river's glow. Her feet felt weightless as the water embraced her. She was leaving the human world behind. Before her lay the spirit kingdom, a world of wonder and shimmering lights. Spirits of all kinds danced through the glowing streets. Kolu appeared, radiant and smiling. "Welcome, Amora," he said, "this is where I live, where our hearts may belong." Amora watched in awe as spirits danced in celebration. It was a festival of life, of love, and of unity. Not all spirits were welcoming. Some stared with curiosity, questioning why a human dared enter their realm. Amora's heart trembled. Could she truly belong here, in a world not made for humans? You are one of us now, Amora, he said. Our love has crossed worlds. Trust yourself. He guided her through the kingdom, teaching her the ways of the spirits, the beauty of this hidden world. And yet, her heart longed for the human world she left behind, unsure if she could ever return. Back in Umura, rumors of Amora's disappearance spread. Some called her cursed, others whispered of forbidden love. From afar, Amora watched her village. She missed her friends, her family, and yet she could not return fully. The villagers grew fearful. They could not understand the magic, and fear turned to anger. Amora is safe, Kolu said. No harm will reach her while I stand. Her heart ached for her people, but she could not deny the call of the river. Love bridges words, Mama Neka whispered. Do not forget who you are, but embrace who you must become. The river tested her. Currents swirled, spirits challenged her, but Amora's courage held firm. Together, we can face anything, he said, your heart is stronger than fear. She saw both worlds in one orb, torn yet hopeful. The path forward was uncertain, but love guided her. Amora gathered her courage. The spirit kingdom awaited, a world of wonders and tests beyond imagination. The journey was not easy. Rapids swirled and whispered warnings, yet Amora held Kolu's hand and pressed forward. They entered an enchanted forest where trees glimmered and creatures of the river tested their will. The trials began. Amora had to prove her heart was pure, her love unwavering. Trust your heart, Kolu whispered. Every challenge is a step closer to us. She stumbled, doubt creeping in. Could she really survive the spirit kingdom? Summoning her courage, she leapt, the river guiding her. Her love gave her strength. Finally, they arrived at the gates of the spirit kingdom. A new chapter of their love was about to begin. The gates opened slowly. What awaited her inside would change everything. At the heart of the kingdom stood the river goddess, her gaze both beautiful and terrifying. Who dares enter my realm? She asked. I come for love, Amora declared. I will face any trial to be with Kolu. The goddess tested her honesty. Amora stared into the river, facing her deepest doubts. Next, the trial of courage. Amora confronted the river serpent without fear, her love giving her strength. Finally, the trial of sacrifice. She could give up her human life to join the spirits forever. Her heart wavered. Could she leave everything behind for love? She chose love. The river embraced her, and she felt a new power flow through her. Amora was no longer human. She was one with the river, her love eternally bound to Kolu. The spirit kingdom celebrated. Love had conquered all trials. The spirit kingdom was peaceful, but the river goddess had one final test for Amora. Love would be tested by sacrifice. Love is not only joy, the goddess said. It is pain, loss, and sacrifice. Are you ready, child of earth? Amora saw her village, her mother, her friends, everything she would lose forever. She also saw eternity with Kolu, love without death, power beyond imagination. The river tested her heart with pain. Love demanded everything. I will never force you, Kolu whispered. Your happiness matters more than eternity. She lifted her head. Love had brought her here. Love would guide her forward. Your heart is pure, the goddess said. The final choice awaits you. 2 worlds. 1 heart. And a choice that would change everything. Amora stood between 2 worlds, her heart torn between past and destiny. Child, destiny is not fear, Mama Neko's spirit said. Follow where love leads. Her people called her name. They missed her. They needed her. Kolu waited in silence, afraid of losing her forever. Choose freely, she said. Love must never be forced. Her tears fell into the river, and the river listened. She chose love. She chose destiny. She chose eternity. The river crowned her. Amora was no longer human. She was the river queen. She promised to protect her village forever, bridging humans and spirits. The spirits gathered as Amora was crowned queen of the river. Kolu and Amora stood together, their love eternal. As queen, she blessed her village with water, life, and protection. "You fulfilled the prophecy," Mama Neka whispered proudly. The spirit kingdom celebrated love, destiny, and harmony. She let go of her past, but never forgot her roots. Under her reign, humans and spirits lived in peace, connected by the sacred river. Their love stretched beyond time, beyond words, beyond dreams. And so, the girl who loved the river spirit became a queen, and love became legend. Please like and subscribe for more interesting folktales.